So let's talk now about vSphere data protection. Now I should also point out that VMware is a little bit inconsistent. Sometimes they call it vSphere data protection, sometimes they call it VMware data protection. Regardless of what they use or what name they use, I'm referring to it as vSphere data protection. So what is data protection? Well, it's a fast, reliable, and more importantly, agentless online VM backup and recovery tool that also includes the ability to do individual file level recoveries without the use of file level recovery agents. It is primarily intended for small to medium-sized deployments, and it is relatively simple to deploy. Now please understand, whenever I say simple, I mean IT simple, which means once you understand the tool and you've learned about the tool and you've installed it a few times and you've played with it and you see how it works, it's pretty straightforward. Once you get the tool working, you'll see how to manage your backups, create new backup jobs, do backups of VMs, recover VMs either in place, or you can recover VMs to a new location. Now, vSphere Data Protection relies on VMware's APIs for data protection, and they in turn rely on disk block change tracking. Disk block change tracking is something that VMware introduced in hardware version 7 that allows an ESXi host to keep track of which disk blocks have been changed since the last backup. Now, VMware APIs for data protection significantly shorten the backup and restore times, especially if you do an in-place restore, because what it'll do is it'll basically say, well, I only need the disk blocks that don't match what's in the backup repository. So this would be a great way for you to quickly repair a damaged VM back to the known good state that the VM was in when it was last backed up. Now, I can deploy many VDP appliances per vCenter. Actually, there's a boo-boo here. This number should be 20. This number was increased in vSphere 6.0 from 10 in vSphere 5.5.